I love using my phone. I love using my phone. Welcome to day number 2. This is day number 2. Bright and early after the night live. Unlike Asian didn't kill me. Oh my god. Oh man, Asian's nightlife. But unfortunately, I didn't get to play card games with against humanity with Doug, Paul, St. Peter, Greg, who showed up late. Apparently he had a late night panel. I'm like, I got tired, so I'm like, let's head back to the freaking thing, that bro-ness thing. So also I'm Chara. I made a statement. I made an executive. I'm unfortunately not going to Greg's Q&A panel. I would love to, but it's not going to happen. Unfortunately, I'm like, damn it! This is the second Q&A one that I missed. He had another one last year, but who knows? With Josh getting canceled. Damn you, airplanes! It was a big pain in the ass. Because apparently something's going on in Chicago. I met a dog walker for the second time in a row. It was so crazy. I couldn't use my good camera. Because my good camera died on me. It lasts a good day before it truly died on me. So, at least I know what to expect and all that. So, this place I'm passing, first convention hotel ever for me. And this is where a certain fat man is. I mean, and also bag. Though I don't have to carry that computer bag, I may buy a book bag in the dealer's room, but who really knows? The panel doesn't start to 10:30. I'm going to the Chris Kansoon panel, his behind the scenes, and maybe he will talk about One Punch Man or it's a Q&A. So, last year I didn't get, 2014 didn't get anything done by him, but this year I have a couple things signed. I don't want to jaywalk. I really don't. Am I going to make it? That's the question. So this is my morning blog. No. This is going about the turn green. Any moment now. I said any moment now. Any moment now. I guess I could've. No, not tempting it. Not Tempe bait, so I will see you guys at the con. Then, later. Going a little old school with some Smash! But first, let me kinda, so, yeah. Kill time. This is gonna be interesting. Holy crap. The control feels so weird. I'm going... Actually, let me see. Like this. Looks like I kind of can't do it like this. So, I'm going to try something. This is going to be interesting. If it works really well, it goes. So we'll smash. I'm going to do a little bit of smashing, if you excuse me. Smash.
And I did, and all sorts of stuff I've given up, like follicles on my head. It's like, just for that hair will grow in other places instead. And I'll let you work occasionally. All right, thanks. You should read the fine print if you're going to sign with Satan. Just saying. No. I've always enjoyed doing different voices and stuff, and I was the kid back in growing up in the 70s with a cassette recorder doing little mock commercials and parody things and pretend being a DJ on the radio and all that stuff. And I just knew ever since I was little that I wanted to do that, and I had no idea that it's like, oh, I should take acting classes and get experience. I thought you could just do the voices and make a career. No, it's so much more than that. So I'm very, very thankful that I was able to get my start. For me, was Dragon Ball Z. Back in the day, back in the Civil War days, and I've been so blessed to be able to turn that into things. And Steve here, speaking of, was so gracious when we met at a convention in 2004 that he said, "Hey, if you ever make it out to the West Coast, I'll help you out." And he totally did. It was so sweet. Oh, he put in a good word.
You just want to take him home, don't you?
No, you can't. Sorry. Yes, it's already go on a tangent, but yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say, yes, I'm very talented, but I'm like, for me, the voices come easily. I notice for other ones, they just kind of stay in their own speaking range, and they do just fine with that too. So it's like everyone kind of finds the thing that they're best at. And that's probably what any acting coach is going to tell you. Hone in on what your strengths are. Don't try to be a jack of all trades and all that. And it's like, if we want that, we'll hire Frank Welker. It's like, well, we can aspire to be that.
Yeah. I had a deep voice when I was pretty young. I'm not sure when it dropped, but fortunately it was my only power to stay alive because I was bullied. I was a little guy, I was way overweight, and I was bullied. So I would see the bullies in the hallways, and I would kind of hide behind the corner if I was out like on a bathroom break in elementary school. And I would say, "Boy, get back to your class." And if they had seen me, my butt would have been kicked in so hard I would have been tasting my own entrails. But it was the thing that sort of kept me alive when I was younger. So I kept working on it by screaming at my children once I had them. Getting deeper and deeper. So it worked out okay, and it's really the only thing I know how to do. So fortunately, it worked out all right.
What about you, Peter?
Paul.
How'd you get such a kick-ass voice?
He's St. Peter.
Yes, it's St. Peter, Paul.
Yeah.
St. Peter. Well, speaking of Satan, he's right. Please read the fine print. In fact, I probably at about age 10 or so, started changing about. And by the time I was 14, I would, like if I had to, I was very clumsy, I'd drop stuff. And if I had to get down on the floor to reach under something and get it, I'd be on there, I'd go like, somebody heard that one time and said, "Is there a bear in your room?" What is going on, As far as how that kind of led me into voice work as a stage actor and having worked in what they called so-called legit theater, don't buy into that. Well, if people like say, well, there's legit theater, then if you do theater, otherwise it's illegit, Come on, you're out there, you're working, it's legit, But as a crafted actor and learning how to do these things, the skills, like Kyle said, you don't just get to step up in front of a mic and go, "I'm ready." That's like, if you do a tap dance, you're ready for the Bolshoi ballet or something like that. No, you're not. It takes a lot of work and all that. taking all the workshops and learning from some phenomenal people from around the world, British and American and South African, South African instructors, and learning the phonetics and all that, and just again becoming a crafted actor sort of led me into this, because somebody asked me to come and read a story at a Christmas party. And at that Christmas party were directors, actors, writers, and producers of my first series, which was Robotech. So this guy kind of sneaked me in there, and I met all these people, and the very same people I worked with back then, like Ep Carr and Wendy Lee, and well, just a whole ton of people I still work with to this day. So that's how it got for me. Through stage and through opera and that sort of thing, I got kind of a winding road into the voiceover world.
Done? You mean in the biblical sense? Favorite? How do you choose one? How do you choose one character? I don't know how to choose one, honestly, because for me it's just a release of all the pressure that's in my head. And you know, if I give one more attention than the others, the rest of them fight in there, and my head will just explode into a rainbow mist. Like Kingsman.
Which would be a small loss, but anyway. Oh my God. Yeah, okay, that's it, everybody. It's Bag on Steve today.
Back and look what happens. Man, this is a brutal room.
Tough room. Honestly, I do have it's a tie. I'm the same way. I can't just point to one, because there are two that in their own way, and one that I did with Steve, okay, on Cowboy Bebop, all right? When I played the character of Punch, that is just the most insanely weird, bizarre character I've ever done. And that's tied with Wormmon from Digimon. Everybody goes, oh, Digimon. Yeah, of course, Wormmon is the best, you know. But I can't pick. It's apples and oranges, you know.
Spike, I also can't pick. I mean, it's funny too, because there are some that I like because they're known well enough they allow me to come and talk to you guys. So I like them because they are known enough that I'm allowed to be here, which is cool. This is kind of like the theater aspect of what we do, which is normally in a little room and it feels like no one listens or cares what we're doing. And then you come here, it's like, oh wow, people are listening and they like it, so that's cool. So there's that. There's one character that I particularly enjoyed doing, which was Babbitt from Kodacha. But what I noticed is, when I say the thing that I liked, people are like, I don't know it, I don't like your answer to that. So I'm going to stick with the ones you guys know. I like those.
Good answer. We like that answer. That's good. He sounds smart.
Go ahead, sunglasses boy.
All right, then. Well, for me, it's the same as everyone else. I mean, there's so many different ones, but one that stands out is the one I just did. The one I announced at the opening was Colonel Kled, the new League of Legends champion, and it just came out like yesterday. And he is one crazy bastard, and it was so much fun to do. Because it's basically Yosemite Sam, which is awesome, and he's also insane. So it's that's a real good one. But in anime world, I guess I like to say, anybody seen Buso Rinken? Well, screw it then. It's Papillon from Buso Rinken. He's a crazy. Anyway, I like the crazy ones. I'm good with the crazy ones. Okay, got a couple of people who know it. All right.
Yeah. Same answer. It changes day to day or con to con. Sometimes it's Ox King from Dragon Ball. Other times it's just Dragon Ball Z in general, because that was my first thing, and I wouldn't be working if it weren't for that. Ryu in Street Fighter, because he's gotten to be in multiple properties, you know, and Smash Brothers and Disney's Wreck-It Ralph, and I feel so lucky to get to do what I do. That I can't just lay down one, but the facetious answer is like, what's your favorite? The next one. The next gig, like, oh, because we're freelance. It's like, when are we working? Monday 9 to 11. Okay, great. I love that job.
Soldier A,
Yes.
Soldier A.
The unsung hero of anime.
Yes, and the black glove over there, please.
for Steve. What voice has hurt your voice the most?
The one I used to yell at my children. Man, there have been a lot of them that really hurt. It's sort of a toss-up between Shishio, Wolverine, and maybe Tank from Call of Duty.
Can you imitate some of them?
Ow, it hurts! Pretty much they all sound like that when you're yelling. Like, Wolverine is way down here, but when he goes into Berserker Rage, he's basically here! So it's, once I'm screaming, it's just pain and pieces of flesh flying out. So pretty much anything you've ever heard me in, either doing that or going, that hurts too.
Ow, my ears!
That sounds like it hurts.
No, sir.
Should have seen the other guy.
I'm sorry. Again, please. We can't hear you.
We hear a line from New Legends, and then before I go back up, Friday says,
Just kind of trail up. Yeah, one of my favorite lines was, I'm gonna rip out your spine and use it for a back scratcher.
Well, I'm awake. That is called vocal caffeine.
And the red hat, please.
This is the weirdest line that you guys have done. The weirdest line of dialogue, I guess.
I have a list, actually.
You can say in this room? Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
A lot of 18, the weird ones are more for the 18 plus. Mine would be, when you screw it in, give it a hard, manly twist.
That's my favorite Steve Bloom voice. For years it was Spike, and then like, oh no, we found a topper here.
Well, when I was doing a panel yesterday, I was talking about that show, and I was saying I originally went in to read for Kamina. And,
what?
And I saw Leron's picture sitting on the table, and I said, oh, what's that? They said, no, that's not for you. And I'm so glad that you booked that, because you crushed it, dude.
Aw, thank you. No, you crushed it, dude. Because that character, man,
You guys want a hug?
he needs his own show.
Thank you for the mic.
I can.
I needed that. Thank you. I feel a lot better now. Kyle A. Bear.
There was a question somewhere.
The
Weirdest.
Sign of dialogue.
I think the one that sticks out is it hurts worse than a pineapple.
It wasn't so much the line itself was weird, it was the delivery that I had to do. And some of you that did my voice maker and voice performer panel heard me talk about doing punch and how I had to match the flappage, the flappage as we say. The line was, and now for today's hot news. Okay. And the animation looked like this. So we're stuck with that. Everybody will tell you. You look up on the screen and you have to make something work like that. So I went ahead and thought, I'm going to go ahead and make the accent make the choice for me. So, and now for today's hot news, which had to have a nice long flap, and then at the end, I did with Punch's voice, and I said, and now for today's hot news. So not so much a weird line, but it was the weirdest delivery I've ever done in my career.
Yeah, the only example I'm thinking of is not that the line is particularly strange, but that I got the freedom to just pick a voice to do. So when in the Buu saga of DBZ, Majin Buu in his fat form goes into an ice cream shop, and I'm the ice cream guy. And I decided to be Forrest Gump. I got 13 flavors. I gotta pay for that. And yeah, it's like, this is what happens when you let voice actors have control. Yeah, unleashed.
Actually, there was one in Golden Boy. I did several small characters, and Amanda Winley was directing it. She's like my sister. She said, "Just go." I said, "Oh boy, okay." And so there was this car driving through. It was a political thing, and had the big megaphone, and like, vote for Brown. He'll bake your bread. Vote for Brown. He doesn't urinate through his skin like. And it's in there. You gotta listen. It's in there.
Urinate through the skin? What? Sharks do that?
We all learned something today.
Marty! No!
Someone walked.
Yes, sir, in the white stocking cap.
Mr. Worldwide, let's celebrate. Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Time to do some editing.
I wear my L necklace everywhere. I got a figure yesterday, I got a light, so it's kind of.
Oh, Jesus. Holy hell.
That's awesome.
Hi, guys.
How you doing? Did you get the question I asked on film?
What?
Did you get the question I asked on film?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
There's a lot of editing with this video now.
Cool. All right.
This is the recording of the line for my review.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, you're one of the lucky ones that have the glow in the dark one. Holy! Wow. Okay. Yeah. Holy crap. This is what a line looks like when you have freaking dog, fucker, and all that fun. Yeah. Oh my, this is the longest autograph line ever. Holy crap. And hey, hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's me again. It's been a long time. Oh, by the way, there's a Yukiko. So I'm just doing a quick vlog right now. To tablet stuff. This got done with a signing, and that signing was pretty bad. AI, you handled it not the best way. It pained me to say it, but it was the AI autograph line never really was that great. 8, so still, it's like this time it was worse, just because of Z Blom. And like, oh, everybody, I want this, get this design, and this and this. So, I will talk more about that in my review. My car. So, stay tuned to that. Well, what? There's something coming. I gotta get out of the way or else I'm gonna get run over. And I'm about to go in the Undertale battle. It's gonna be interesting. Get your gas later.